Restaurants, cafes and pubs with food menus will now be able to start reopening their doors, but only 10 people will be allowed inside at one time and strict social distancing measures will remain in place.
One person per 4 square metre distanced in small cafes and restaurants. We know that that will mean many cafes and restaurants won't be able to open, but many that are doing takeaway may well want to put up enough distant tables to start just gently serving 10 people at a time.
For restaurants like Italian and Sons, it's not viable to fill tables with only a handful of diners.
It just doesn't validate, the numbers aren't there. It definitely is a numbers game, but at the same time it's also an experience, which is what we deliver as restaurants. We're passionate about what we do.
Former Liberal MP and Publican Craig Laundy also sending a sobering message for those waiting for pubs to start pouring schooners, warning it won't be profitable for most venues to reopen until the 10 and 20 person limits are lifted.
Short answer is no, you wouldn't open up with 10 patrons because logistically, A, you wouldn't make any money doing it, and B, you'd have to have security at the door to stop people from trying to come in. I think you can safely say end of July is when we'll be looking to move with 100 people.
Other pubs are celebrating allowing 10 people through their doors. Ben Spoke Brewery transforming into a bottle shop during the COVID-19 shutdown and suffering a big hit to their trade.
We're not going to have the pub that we used to have for a long time. So I think we need to just work through this process together with the government. Hopefully once we get through the first stage and maybe onto the second stage, we'll be able to start getting more of our team back together, and that's going to be a really good, pleasing thing.
The 10-person limit means it won't be restaurant dining or brunch at a cafe as we once knew it, but it's a positive step on the horizon for the hospitality industry, one of the hardest hit by this crisis.